Mursion is the interactive virtual reality environment where professionals practice and master the complex interpersonal skills necessary to be effective in high-stakes professions. To deliver this compelling experience, our technology leverages a combination of artificial intelligence and live actors to deliver powerful simulations in which learners become fully immersed in the virtual world. Considered the gold standard in training, simulations inoculate learners for on-the-job stress by simultaneously engaging a learner's emotional and cognitive processes. This approach creates the neural pathways necessary to turn new skills into daily routines. What follows are just a few examples of how this groundbreaking technology is being leveraged to provide a space for learners to practice, receive feedback, and hardwire hard-to-teach interpersonal skills.
So the first thing I want to ask you to think about is your approach in that situation. I understand being upset when you've got a client with a need and you want to get that resolved. That's number one priority. That's what we're here for.
Okay, but can I just point out, I think this is kind of sexist, frankly. I have the same leadership style as Jack over in advertising, and no one is talking to him about changing his leadership style, which I think is part of what you're going to be doing here.
Well, first off, Jack doesn't work in this section, so I really don't want to talk about Jack's performance. That's not germane. And I would have this conversation with anybody, Stacy. This is really critical.
You have some concerns about Beeline and our capacity to deliver, and I want to hear a little bit more. Can you give me a little bit more information about some of the questions that you have?
Certainly, Grant. So one thing I'm very concerned with is that you are such a young company. We run on a tight budget here. I care about money, time, and everything moving quickly. I need assurances that your company has delivered on this type of scale before, and that your approach will not be overly cumbersome on the staff. What do you have to say?
If it's really cold in your room, that sounds awful, 50 degrees. So I'm going to send up some blankets and a heat, like a space heater, little heater for your room.
Look, when I called down last night about this, the gentleman I spoke to, he made the same offer, and he actually did bring up the space heater and the extra blankets, but first off, that didn't actually do the trick. I was cold last night, the whole night, and I have a scratchy throat this morning because of the space heater just drying up everything.
Oh, gosh.
And,
okay.
More importantly than this, in my opinion, if I'm paying good money for a room that has some sort of temperature control, don't you think I should get it?
Learn more about how Mursion is revolutionizing professional learning at www.mursion.com.